Hey everybody, it's Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys another edition of Keegan's movie reviews. And today's film we're going to be talking about is a film that turned 25 recently. And this is actually a movie that I've been wanting to talk about on this channel for a very long time, probably since the beginning, I'd say. And since the film just turned 25 recently, I figured now's the time to talk about it. And this film is actually one of my favorite films. It's on my list of my favorite movies. It's at number 18 on the list. And the film in question is the 1998 film American History X, directed by Tony Kaye and starring Edward Norton and Edward Furlong. And this film was originally released on October 30th, 1998. So once again, this film turned 25 recently. And I actually revisited this film on the day of the film's 25th anniversary. So yeah. And if I were to describe this movie, I would describe it as a powerful film about hate, prejudice, regret, and brotherhood. Those are the words that can perfectly describe this movie. So as always, we'll be getting into the storyline of the film in a spoiler-free way, of course, and then we'll get into my thoughts on it. So anyways, without further ado, let's take a dive into America. So, American History X tells the story of two brothers named Danny and Derek Vineyard. Derek is played by Edward Norton, and Danny is played by Edward Furlong. Derek is a reformed skinhead who gets released from prison after serving a 3-year sentence for 2 counts of manslaughter after he kills 2 black men that were attempting to steal his late father's truck. And Danny is a skinhead who's kind of going down the same path Derek did, and he's getting in trouble in school and is potentially getting expelled from high school after he wrote an essay on Hitler and Mein Kampf, which was the book that Hitler wrote, and he claimed that Hitler was a civil rights activist. However, Danny's given one chance to not get expelled by writing an essay on Derek and what his life of being a skinhead was like leading up to his incarceration. And if he fails to do the essay, he'll be expelled from school. Once Derek gets out of prison, he finds out that Danny is going down the same path that he did, and he's trying to convince Danny that living the life of a skinhead is not worth it, and tries to change his point of view. And after not only that, but while Derek gets out of prison, he's trying to settle loose ends with the skinheads and let them know that he's done, like he's out of it. Despite his reputation he gained from all the bad shit he did while being a skinhead is shown in flashbacks throughout the film. And there's a lot of flashbacks in the film. Like the flashbacks are all in black and white, and the present day is all in color, which is actually pretty neat. Actually, I like how all the flashbacks are in black and white and the present day is in color. I don't know, it's interesting to me. So Derek is trying to do everything in his power to get Danny out of the lifestyle before it's too late. And without giving away too much, that's basically the storyline of the film in a nutshell. I remember the first time I watched this movie, it was on Netflix 4 years ago, I believe. And I remember being blown away by it. Like, this movie has some of the best performances I've ever seen in a movie. Like, the acting is really, really well done. And Edward Norton delivers, in my opinion, his career-defining performance. And I know that Edward Norton was actually nominated for Best Actor at the 1999 Oscars, but he lost to Roberto. I forgot his last name, but he lost to the lead star of Life is Beautiful in the Oscars that year. Not gonna lie, I actually haven't seen that movie, but I'll maybe check it out one day. Anyways, Edward Norton does a really good job in this movie, and I love the music in this film too. Like, the score is really, really well done. And I like the use of black and white and color between flashbacks and the present, which is pretty neat, like I mentioned before. And it was just a really, really well made film. And it's not an easy film to watch. There's a lot of racial profanity. It's pretty violent, including the scene where a group of skinheads raid a convenience store that has a lot of immigrants working there, and they're just beating them up and making a mess. And that scene was just fucking crazy. And let's not forget the infamous curb stomp scene, which I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That scene fucking gets me each time, like, especially rewatching it. It's like, god damn, it's like, fuck. But aside from the use of racial profanity and the serious subject matter of the film, this is one of my favorite films. Like, I believe this is a film that everyone should watch at least once in their life. Like, it's not really an easy film to watch given the violence and the subject matter, but it is a film that's really well worth the watch. The performances in this film are excellent. The dialogue is really well written too. And it's just definitely one of the best movies of not only the 1990s, but one of the best movies ever made, period. And it's a film that I think everyone should watch, like I mentioned before. And I know it wouldn't really be appropriate for high school, but I think people in like grade 12 should probably watch it, because I don't know, man, because it'll really kind of change the way it makes you think about like discrimination, like upon races. Like can we just get along, like, regardless of people's races? Like, yeah. But of course there will always be racism and discrimination in the world, but I don't really have an answer for that. But why don't we just treat people how you want to be treated? Just treat others how you want to be treated. That's all I gotta say, I guess. But if you haven't seen American History X, I would highly recommend it. It's not an easy film to watch given the violence and the serious subject matter, but it is a film that you won't regret watching once you see it. And the ending is pretty shocking too, which I don't want to spoil it, but if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, I really, really enjoyed this film, and it's a fantastic film with some fantastic performances, and it's just a really, really well made too, and it's a really powerful film with a powerful message on hate and prejudice. But overall, it's a fantastic film. But I think that it still holds up to this day, 25 years later. After like 25 years later, this movie's still relevant to me, I'd say. But again, if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. It is a fantastic film that I think everyone should watch. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. So I'm giving American History X a 9 out of 10. Well, guys, that wraps it up. That's it for another edition of Keagan's Movie Reviews. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below, subscribe for more videos like this, share the video with your friends, turn on notifications, and follow me on my other social medias. The links are in the description down below, like they always are. And what do you guys think of this movie? Let me know what your thoughts are on this movie in the comments below. And I actually have another movie review video coming out tomorrow. That'll be a double feature review. So again, there's another movie review video coming out tomorrow, most likely. So stay tuned for more videos. But anyways, until then, that's it for this video. So until next time, this is Keagan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, take care, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.